forward to it.
Being a Georgia guy, how big is this win for you?
This is it. This is it. This means a lot. Of course, last year we actually clinched the SEC West, if I'm not mistaken, after Georgia, and it's just so ironic. This year they in the same kind of deal that we was in last year. One more game, and so we're going to get their all. You know what I mean? You're gonna get Georgia all playing them anyway. Coach Rick team. I got a lot of respect for Coach Rick. Of course, Coach John Lilly, who's over there, the tight end coach, who's my recruiter, and so got a lot of respect for a lot of guys over there. And like I said, it's like going against fam, man. It's pretty special, but we got a job we got to get done.
You know a lot of their players.
I know a couple of players. I know like A.B. Jones, who's from Northside, cross-town rivalry. You got Garrison Smith, who's recruited with me. You got Ray Drew, who actually I recruited. You got I don't know too much about Colwell, but I know that I know him by knowing Gabe through Gabe. So you got like a little mixture of a lot of guys. That you kind of know or heard of coming up through, in the high school system or whatever. You heard that it's big-time players like Izzel Troop, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's from Troop County or whatever. And so there's a lot of guys that you kind of know. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of faces like after the game. Whoa, yeah, you hear it? So there's, you kind of know a lot of guys.
Things got a little intense last year, especially in the trenches up front. I mean, do you expect a similar game or is that just the way it is? Or?
Yeah, that's how I look at it. It's the way it is. It's just Georgia and Auburn, you know what I mean? Deep South Oldest rivalry. So, it's going to be a little bit more. I mean, when you got a pretty good offensive line like Georgia, who don't mind coming off and mock, and you don't mind doing them a favor, you know what I mean? There's going to be, it's going to be some shots this fall. There's going to be some times when I'm going to think, hey, man, did you see that? And it's going to be vice versa, So it's going to be a little talking here and there, but like I say, we're gonna respect the game, and we're just gonna play to the whistle blow. And like I said, we got a job we got to do, and we got to do that when we go up to Athens.
You talking earlier about said he particularly he was remembering last year, and he was going to remember last year. You be played against him a lot this center.
Right. Ben Jones, pretty good center. I remember it too, from last year. I don't know what that means from Ben, if so, but we got a lot of respect for Ben, and he's one of the elites, in this league, and in my opinion, in the country. But I wouldn't necessarily grade Ben into one category by himself or nothing like that. But he's pretty good. He does a great job at what he do.
You were talking earlier about last year they were trying to wreck your season. Right. Now they're the ones trying to clinch, and you guys are trying to wreck theirs. Will you take that part kind of seriously? Like, is that something you guys think about? Like,
not too much.
Be a spoiler?
Not too much. Not too much as a spoiler. This and that and that. We're just trying to win game 7. Trying to get 7 on the board, and that just Georgia's in the way of that. That's where we're trying to go, and we understand where they're trying to go, but it's all about Auburn when it comes to us. It's not about the opponent.
When El Toro, when he's playing like he's been playing the last 3 games, making plays everywhere and just kind of being a ball of energy pretty much out there. I mean, how much does he kind of lift up the defense? When he's playing that well.
He lifted up the defense a lot. Bull we actually call him Bull. This is his name is Bull, and he is a guy. He's a high energy guy, high motive, very vocal guy. And when you see, him out there doing this thing, running across and making unbelievable tackles and causing fumbles and all that, it just, when you got that from your middle linebacker, it uplifts everybody and make you want to elevate your game. And we was joking the other day, and he was like, man, what, you doing your thing? And I said, it feels good running free, don't it? He's like, yeah. I said, well, we need to keep it up, you know what I mean? So, he feed off of me, I feed off of him, and I think the whole defense feed off of Arturo. He's a pretty good guy.
How big is being able to get some pressure on Murray and not let him sit back? distribute the football.
It's big. It's big because Murray is one of them quarterbacks that if you give him time and you let him sit back, he'll pick you apart. And we got that. And there's no way that we're gonna underestimate anything like that. We know Murray is a great quarterback, and he runs that offense. And so the deal is we got to get to Murray and hit him when we can, the right way, not late or anything like that. But we're gonna have to hit him when we can, and I'm pretty sure, they've been circling this game for a minute, because how that game ended, So I'm pretty sure they're ready and pumped up.